Oh, can't choose. If I'm honest, had a bit more game time at 15's World Cup, so that was probably better. But I love Sevens, so I loved World Cup too. I love the campaign. When I got approached for it, I was all in. Women's rugby has grown so much over the past 5 to 10 years, and to be able to see or to be able to be in the moment where we're helping it grow, there's more exposure now, there's more tournaments, there's more opportunities for girls, and extremely grateful for it to be my full-time job in New Zealand. I'm really passionate about it, so I'm really passionate about helping other countries, and to hear the stories from ladies from all around the world, it's quite, it's humbling, and it makes me feel more grateful for what we do have. So if I can do my best to help those other countries all around the world for women's rugby, then yeah, that's going to be pretty cool for me. My biggest wish for women's rugby is for the numbers to continually grow throughout the next 5 to 10 years, for there to be more tournaments, for there to be more exposure, especially on TV, because I guess for our game to grow, we need that media coverage, and the way it's going now, I'm sure it's going to fly through the roof in the next 10 years. To grow the game, I guess we need that game time, and to add those tournaments in, it's pretty special. First time here in Cape Town, love it. We all love travelling, and to be able to showcase the women's game at these different tournaments, new tournaments like Cape Town and Hong Kong, it's pretty special for the game, and I can only see it growing further from here.
Here's Stacey Walker, the smiling assassin, as our colleague Ricky Swanell calls her, is in for another. New Zealand just get away with it.
It's one of my big values in life is to enjoy everything that you do, and rugby is my happy place, so whenever I'm playing, I don't think of high pressure moments, I just think of it being a dream job. I'm having lots of fun out there, I'm making my friends and family and country proud, so yeah, that's why I'm smiling all the time. Been playing sport since I was a little baby. Growing up, played a lot of netball, really wanted to be a silver fern one day, and I also played a lot of touch rugby for our province and for New Zealand. So yeah, mostly those are my two main sports, but I had a dabble in everything, athletics, volleyball, you name it, and I was there just to have a lot of fun with my friends. Dad played rugby at quite a high level, my brothers both played rugby at national level, so I guess it just runs in the family, and it was probably inevitable for me to follow in their footsteps. I'm glad I did. I've had so many injuries so far already. I was 15, I remember coming home from school, truck hit us from behind, kind of blacked out, landed at the back of the bus. I was sitting at the front and kind of just woke up on top of all these scared children, I should say. Helped them all up, and yeah, it was horrifying. I remember the first thing I thought was, damn, I'm never going to be able to play sport again. Flesh kind of hanging out from my legs, pretty scary. But to be honest, it wasn't sore. I guess the adrenaline kind of kicked in through my body, and luckily nothing major happened. I was probably off sport for a couple of months max and straight back into it. I remember the 2012 Go for Gold campaign that New Zealand were running, saying Sevens is going to be in the Olympics, and I thought, well, that'll be pretty cool to try and go for that. I actually got turned away from a couple of camps, wasn't fit enough. My family supported me in the sense that I was only young, you know, I have a lot of time in my life to make those national teams, so they pulled me back down, they helped me overcome the things that I wasn't good at. Mum's a really good cook, so she really helped in that sense, and she kind of changed my diet up a little bit, and I think that helped towards me making the national team a few years later.
The HSBC Player of the Final, we've got Danielle Waterman to bring in that award for you. Well done to you, that's been an outstanding performance.
I feel like the World Series is a good stepping stone towards the Olympics, but as a team, we've kind of agreed on the fact that Olympics is going to be the same as the World Series, so although there's going to be so many more athletes and it is the biggest sporting tournament in the world, we're trying to not take that pressure on board. We have a big squad of 23, so we want to try and get a lot of experience before the actual 12 get named So yeah, it's quite exciting, and we know that the Olympics in Tokyo is going to be a whole different level and a whole different horizon, but we're trying to stay calm about it and just prepare as much as we can for those big moments.
Lovely short ball to Natua, now out to Goss, now Cottage, out to Brazier, one more, and in goes Waka. Stacey Waka gets her second international try.
I have a few goals. Big goal, obviously, to try and make the Olympics, but for me, I just want to take it kind of year by year. I don't want to look too far ahead. I just want to enjoy my rugby, whether that's in sevens, whether that's in 15s, and yeah, I just don't like trying to push too much towards the future, because who knows when it's going to be my last opportunity. I want to make the most of these opportunities that I have now, because I'm not going to be a Black Fern forever, but I'm going to make the most of it.
Waka looking to get on the outside. The Simon Cheddar Ember puts the foot down. Waka and the stick. Stacey Waka will score a vital try for New Zealand.
Gail Broughton right there. You can see she just goose steps in, and Cheddar Ember doesn't have an answer. Nicole Hierlin gets caught with her hips turned outside, and that's just all she wrote.